50 years ago, they were little more than floating docks. But today, the pontoon boat is by far the best-selling boat in the country. So what happens when 4 pontoon professionals take a 3-day, 300-mile Pacific Ocean extreme adventure? Find out this week on Toon City. Hi, I'm Peter Mackey with Clearstream Media Group. We're here in Marina del Rey, California. We're here to see something that hasn't happened before, a pontoon boat on the ocean. Avalon Pontoons of Michigan has come here to really try something that hasn't been done before, certainly not in the Pacific Ocean. Now, these boats, as you'll see behind me, is a tri-toon Avalon pontoon boat with twin 300 Mercs on the back. And what this boat is designed for primarily is lakes and rivers, and it's quite popular. It's an American-made boat, American-made design, and these boats are the #1 best-selling boat in America. Jim Wolf, can you please introduce yourself? And you've got this strange-looking boat behind me. Who are you guys, and what are you doing here in Marina del Rey?
Well, we build pontoon boats in Michigan, Avalon and Tahoe pontoon boats. We're out here on a beautiful, nice December day. Decided to come all the way out to California to take our Avalon out to Catalina Island to the town of Avalon.
Now, I understand that these pontoons, I mean, this is the most popular boat in America today, but it's primarily a lake and river boat. What the hell are you guys, tell me about that, and then what the hell are you doing in the ocean?
Well, we started doing some ocean journeys about 10 years ago. In November of 2004 was our first trip from Baltimore to Key West, and every couple years we'll do another trip. We've gone through the Bermuda Triangle, out to Bimini, the Dry Tortugas, just all over the place. We like to have fun. We like to test our product, and we like to get out on the water. We have a couple boat dealers with us here today, Doug Haskell from North Shore Marine and Travis Connors from Indian River Sports Center. Both Michigan-based dealers, but good friends and partners. So we come out and we're gonna run around, and they call this work.
Is getting this thing out on the ocean part of the evolution of this pontoon boat?
Well, we're just trying to prove that it is really seaworthy. Even in a freshwater, Lake Michigan, the Straits of Mackinac, you can really get into some precarious weather pretty quickly, and we just want to make sure our boats are safe and seaworthy. And so we come out and we do it ourselves to make sure that that is the case. This boat in particular has 27-inch pontoons. We just started this year doing a dual engine boat, so this has twin 300 Verados. So a lot of power behind this one, so it should be a fun couple days.
And any other special adaptations or equipment on board this thing to ready it for salt water?
Absolutely nothing. It could, if it was going to be in salt water all the time, we would recommend that you put bottom fouling paint on your pontoons and do a couple other things. This is not a saltwater series, although we do have what's referred to as a saltwater option.
You are the only pontoon boat in Marina del Rey, California. What about Avalon and innovation?
Well, every year we try to just raise the bar further and further, and it could be from the look, the aesthetics, the appeal, but mostly it's the structure and how we're putting these materials together, and the welding, and where you're putting bolts and extra support plates and that kind of stuff. So we learn a lot along the way. We've especially done a lot of testing this year with this twin pontoon application, or the twin motor application. So every year we're just getting better and better and stronger and stronger.
And will you guys be reporting back to the factory, to your engineers, on what you find out here?
Well, we have our key engineer on board. That's Mr. Dwayne Dinninger. He runs our operations, and he is the head of engineering. So yeah, he'll definitely take notes and go back to the team, and I'm sure there'll be some modifications after this trip.
Well, basically, this is a stock boat. It's a boat any consumer could buy. So we're just taking it out on an adventure that it probably isn't for everyone, but allows us to test the limits of the engineering, the design. This is a twin, which is new for us. So Jim has taken several excursions. So this is a new excursion to test durability of the twin design. We've got brand new mounts that haven't been through this type of stress test yet. So we've brought a couple of dealers along who specialize in this type of boating as well, so they can help us analyze and make a great product for our consumers who are looking for these types of adventures.
And is it normal for an engineering department to come out and actually do these this is a field test on the ocean. Is this crucial to building this boat, making a better boat?
Well, we think it is. I don't know what is normal. It's normal for us. We've done it many years. Jim's been out over a 10-year period 4 or 5 times on different excursions, and we don't do as prolific as this type of adventure, but every year we're taking him out in Lake Michigan and doing durability testing and performance testing. It's just a very dynamic environment with pontoons these days, with the amount of floor plans and all the engineering and engines at the engine OEM level that are taking place. So it's a constant analysis. So this is a key part of that for us. Well, it is a stock boat. It's exactly what a consumer would get if they ordered an identical type of makeup. It's triple tune, 27-inch diameter. It's got our high performance wave glider, and it's exactly what they would get if they ordered the boat. So we didn't do anything special to it. We're testing everything as stock. Fuel, capacity, everything. There's no additional capacity added. It's exactly what you would get.
And what is it that's special about the ocean as opposed to lakes and rivers? Is it the size of the swells? Is it the actual torque of ocean water? What are you going to overcome out there?
It's the weather. Well, the ocean obviously has different dynamics to it, and so with the waves as compared to what we would see on a Lake Michigan, so that is a big part of it. It does not have wave glider on the outside because of the twin package. This is an experiment in regards to that. Normally we do put HPP on the outside of the outer tubes, but we left it off because of turning, and with the extreme torque of 2 twin 300 horsepower motors pushing that boat, we wanted that back to slide through the water. So it has an undersheeting. It's got the twin 300 Mercs. The mounts that are on that boat are designed for this year, brand new, 2015. If you want to walk over.
Yeah, tell me about the mounts.
Well, this is our newly designed engine mount for twins. The mount is built into the tube, so it's inside of the radius of the tube. Some of the older conventions brought, because of the size of the motors, would bring the size of the mount outside of the tubes, could bring a lot of drag and undesirable currents into the dynamics when you're on the water. But this is fully integrated within the circumference of the 27 diameter. Transom molded in, splash deflectors to manage the water. And in the center pontoon, built the same way, full length. This has an extended deck, so it gives us better dynamics in terms of when you're out on the water. Getting these motors back farther and giving us better trim action. With this setup, twin 300s, we're able to obtain 62 miles an hour, and this is a very heavy boat. Others do go faster, but our strategy has been to flow more like a Cadillac, more stability. We can make faster boats with lighter boats, but all of our top-line boats with our heavy-duty walls and that tower construction. Most towers are 2 inches. This is a full 2 3/4. It's heavy duty. It's not going anywhere.
What do you think? Could you live out here, Travis?
I don't know. Traffic's a little tight for me.
A little tight, yeah. Weather though?
Weather's good.
Weather's good. Okay, but traffic, yeah, it is a little sucky.
We were in about 6 inches of snow yesterday.
Wow. So what's your expectation on this trip?
I'm just going for the ride. Common sense is where I'll play a role.
And are you going to be the primary helmsman on the trip?
I hope not, because then all the blame will be pushed to me.
Who would you say experience-wise? Who is the leader experience-wise?
Oh, that's a good question.
I mean, when everything goes bad, who are you going to be listening to?
Jim's going to be at the helm when everything goes bad.
Okay.
So.
All right. Any last words to your wife back home?
I love them. And hopefully we make it back safe, which I'm sure the Avalon boat will bring us back in one piece. So.
Yes, absolutely. All right. Good luck. Thoughts for your friends and family back home in case you just don't see them ever again?
Oh, I'll see them again. Just make sure my favorite warm dinner is ready Saturday night when I get home, because I'm going to be hungry.
Okay, Dwayne, what we're going to do is we're going to sell this boat while we're out here. And we're going to sell the boat, we're going to sell the trailer, and I'm flying home. So let's go.
Sounds like a deal.
Why are your dealer network guys so crucial to you that you would bring them along on a trip like this?
Well, our dealer network is the company. Without the dealers, Avalon and Tahoe does not exist. So having a good, strong dealer network is a key to our success. And you know, with work comes some friendship and partnerships, and most of our dealers are just really good friends, and we're a big family, and that's the way we like to have it. These guys provide a lot of feedback, they give us a lot of insight, and on this trip over the next 4 days, I'm sure they'll be telling different stories about how we can improve the network or some of the challenges they face, and it helps me manage the company better when I know what they're feeling and thinking and what some of their issues may be, because we're here to help them be as successful as they can.
Can you just go through a list of the hurdles that you're going to be facing in the next 4 days?
Well, it's primarily around weather. Weather and fuel. There's a couple legs in there that are 90, 100 miles. We do have a couple extra cans. This is a stock boat right off the production line. Nothing special, but we do have a couple 5-gallon cans in the center pontoon just in case. But that's, you know, fuel management is key, and you know, just keeping an eye out for the weather and understanding your surroundings. You know, you never know, we might come upon a whale, so it might be fun.
And is it important for people to know that this is a stock boat, that you're taking out something that I'm going to buy from Avalon Tahoe?
This boat in particular is a stock boat, came right off the production line, just like any customer would purchase on a day-to-day basis, so nothing special was done to it. And we have the utmost confidence in its construction and reliability, and definitely the appearance, so it's a pretty good looking boat. As the president and CEO of the company, I'm not just sitting behind a desk and not knowing what our product's all about. We do love boating, all of us at Avalon and Tahoe. We get out and use the product, and it's a lot of fun doing it. There's a couple folks that have done the twin pontoon application, but I don't know of anyone that has tried to do a trip like this. We're really the only ones that I'm aware of that are known for doing these excursion type trips, and we'll write them up in the different boating magazines and try to get some press out of it as well.
And what's the most important thing that people need to take away from the fact that Avalon does these kind of radical excursions?
Well, I think the biggest thing to take away is, you know, we don't encourage anyone just to do it. We have a lot of safety equipment on board. We have 4 very seasoned boaters. We've been there, we've done that, we've been in a lot of tough situations, and it's just safety first all the time on the water. It's always safety first, but it's fun to go do it and experience it, and it looks like it's going to be a beautiful day today, so there's nothing really to be that concerned about in terms of conditions.
And I noticed that you've got a tri-toon. I see 3 pontoons on this boat. Just real briefly, for a person who's only ever seen 2 pontoons on a boat, what is this setup that you have on this boat?
Well, this is a tri-toon. This is really what's taken off in the pontoon world over the last few years, and one of the main reasons why pontoons are the fastest growing segment in the marine industry. It allows you to put bigger and bigger engines on it, more horsepower, gives the boat much more stability, and it gets it up on plane, and you can ride on top of the water. This boat here will probably go 60 miles an hour, 65, somewhere in that range. We're going to find out real quick. It's really great that you guys are here to follow our adventure with us. Typically we have still photography, but this time we're shaking it up with a little video. So it should be a real fun ride, and I hope you enjoy the trip.